All right, so there's a reason I'm highlighting this project today to make a video surrounding it. Y'all are actually going to learn something from me today. Make sure to stick till the end of this video to find out what it is. In today's video, we got a project where we're going to be generating profit for ourselves without having to put in a single finger of labor, material, or anything like that. We're going to be subcontracting all the work and somebody else is going to be doing all the work for us, and we're still going to be generating profit. All right, so this project consists of making a cement pad to then be able to anchor down the office you see in the background right there, and then hook it up to the electricity. The problem the plant was having is that people kept overcharging for this project, trying to make it a big money project, when in reality it's something so simple. So we had to come in and give them that solution. Had to come to our area to get the forklift and pick up 2 pallets. That way we can clean up all the debris from the construction that we're doing. That way we can keep our work area clean and look professional. We went ahead and picked all these up and put them on pallets. That way our work area over here looks clean all the way around, and we're not working within all the mess or all the trash that was generated, guys. So it's very important for us to keep our workplaces or our work areas clean. That way it looks professional, and not only that, but we're able to work in a clean environment. All right, so the cement truck is finally here, so they're about to start pouring, and this is the beauty of being an entrepreneur. They're gonna be out there busting their butts out in the hot sun, and I just get to sit in here in the truck and, you know, just make sure that the work is done properly. Nah, just kidding. We're gonna be getting off as well, and we're gonna be making sure that everything gets done properly. Obviously, we're not gonna be doing the work, but we're just gonna be supervising and make sure everything is up to par with our requirements.
In my pocket, the work in the trunk. Yeah, I've been moving, been torn for months. Life is so crazy, I ride with the pump. I take my wife shopping, she get what she want. Niggas been talking like they really got it. See them in person, they ask for a front. Me, I've been hustling it from the first to the end of the month. Pull up to the hood in my other car. Getting to the money, I go super hard.
All in one day's work without any of my labor, my tools, my material. None of that. All right, so let's quickly recap. The plant has an office box, a mini little office container that they want to set up and anchor down on a pad, but that concrete pad first has to be made, then put that office on top of there, anchor it down, and then connect electricity to that said office. It sounds like an easy project. Oh, it doesn't sound that hard or complicated, and it really wasn't. The problem and issue the plant was having is that people kept trying to overcharge them for this small little project, trying to make it seem like some big old project that requires so much, when in reality that wasn't even the case. Now, the reason this happens, and it happens a lot more frequently than you think. We've done a couple big projects ourselves where people come and they're like, oh wow, like how big is this project? Well, it's gonna be this big. And they're like, oh wow, that's like a really huge project. Oh man, you're gonna have to waste like $500,000 on this and $500,000 on that, and like they start throwing all these big numbers just because they see the amount of investment that we have already going in this project, and just because of the size of it. So a lot of newcomers, or sometimes even already seasoned companies, they come in here and they see the size and they just say, all right, this is where we're going to try to milk this as much as we can. And there's nothing wrong with it as long as everything's within reason. Obviously, you have to make a profit. Obviously, you have to have some sort of earnings for yourself. And the more you can have of that, the better, right? But you cannot come and expect to come to companies where we're dedicated to like numbers and savings and all that stuff, which are our main focus points, and come and expect us just to waste $500,000 all willy-nilly, or spend an X amount of money just because you come in here and you sell us this idea that, oh my gosh, it's like so big. Like, no, dude, that's not how this works. Most of the times, the businesses that we work with, they're also businesses. They're also companies. They also have business groups and managers that their jobs are to research the market and see how much this project should cost around. And then they go based off of that, going through all the other quotes that I receive from multiple different companies. But a lot of companies don't see it that way, or don't think that they go do their homework and are just like, no, just throw them a big number and we're gonna land this big fish and we're gonna go buy a Lamborghini with the profits. That's not how this works. And that's not, if you think this is how it works, like you're just looking for that quick cash grab money type situation, and that is not what we're looking for. What we look for as a company when we're pricing and quoting our projects, yes, we're looking to make earnings. Yes, we're trying to find ways of how we have to do less of the work and somebody else does most of the work for us, and we earn some profit out of it in some cases. Or sometimes we have to put in labor, sometimes we have to put in material. Whatever the case is, our main focus point is how can we possibly make the most money possible while at the same time saving this company money, right? So we're not just focused on ourselves. we're also focused on the company that we're doing the work for and seeing how we can save them money from all the other competitors. That way we look more, eye candy, like, oh, like these guys are giving us less and they're, giving us the same high quality or the highest standards and all that stuff. That's how we make our business, and that's the reputation we've gotten. So now anytime the plant runs into small problems like these, we're like, hey, like they're overcharging us. Hey, like these projects here, can you take care of it? Because honestly, everybody else is just trying to milk us for money. We're like, yeah, no problem. Like, what's your price range? What are you kind of looking for? It's like, I don't know. We're kind of hoping you would give us a price. Okay, let me see what I can do. And, we'll start making phone calls like, hey, like how much for this? And start giving measurements, start giving the project details to other companies and telling me, hey, you're coming under us though. The only reason you're getting this project is because we're, subcontracting it to you. So try to give me a reasonable offer. That way I can then go present it to them, obviously with a little bit more profit in there for us as well. There's multiple ways to go about this. There's a lot of right ways to do this. There's a lot of different ways to do this the right way. But there's also ways to do this very wrong and completely incorrect. And most of those situations are due to greediness or wanting to make a quick buck. There's all kinds of stuff. And honestly, sometimes people go in there all willy-nilly, not understanding the full grasp of the project. Sometimes people go in there and say, oh yeah, we could do it easy. Like in a week, 2 weeks, 3 days, we'll get it done. No problems. Then they get in there and they realize, oh shoot, this was actually a pretty big project. So no matter what the case is, no matter what the situation is, never turn down an opportunity that is presented to you. We never do that. You're not even here in a pallet company. You want to come here and buy 1 pallet, 2 pallets off of us? Guess what? We're going to sell you those 2 pallets. We never turn down opportunities or money here, So same concept, same ideas I give onto y'all. If an opportunity presents itself, even if you don't know how to do it, try to administrate yourself with someone who does know how to do it. Get in contact with them, speak to them about the project, and find a solution on how you can possibly do it the right way without trying to screw the other person over. Again, if you want to make business here in the long term, relationships matter and friendships matter, loyalty matters, all that you think doesn't matter actually does. So don't come in here thinking, oh, I'm gonna try to screw this guy over I'm gonna try to milk this guy, or I'm gonna screw this guy over by stealing a few grand from him. No, do business the way it is. Pay what it is and charge what it is. Just do your job. Do what you have to, but do it the right way. By going out and accepting every opportunity, you're going to develop more skill sets. Whenever we first started the company, this was all dirt. This was all dirt. And now we spent hundreds of yards, a lot of yards on cement, right? And at first we didn't know what it was. So we had to hire people to come and do it. Once we started getting an idea, we started training our people to do our own cement. Once we got a better idea of that or started doing it our own jobs, we said, you know what? Let's just keep hiring other people and teach them our standards, and then they can do the jobs for us. So now we have subcontractors that work under us and they do projects for us, and we just have that arrangement and agreement. Like, we'll bring you clients, you just give us a fair price and we'll boost the numbers just a bit for us to make profit. That's completely acceptable as long as you're always open and in communication with the person that's going to be helping you out. And because we decided to, learn from skill sets, never turning down projects, we develop more skill sets. Now we have electricians, we have plumbers, we have construction people, we can do cement foundation, we can do parking lots, we can do all kinds of things that are related to construction. And we've come across so many other business opportunities, such as the recycling, consulting, and other things through never turning down opportunities. And that has helped us grow and grow and grow even faster. Your situation may be a little bit different. Your opportunities may be a little bit different, but never turn down an opportunity. Always be that problem solver that people come to you hoping that you are. A lot of people are going to come in, hey, do you happen to know a guy that can do this, a guy that can do that? Or, hey, do you think you can do this? And they say, oh, no, I can't. Like, let me see what I can do for you. Let me make some phone calls real quick. Never get an answer right then and there, Plants, businesses, corporations that we go to, they're always like, hey, can you do this job? Yes or no? It's like, hold on a minute. Let me go do my own research before I just throw you a number willy-nilly, because then you're not going to be satisfied and I'm not going to be satisfied, because I'm walking into something I don't know, or I'm going in blind on something, and that's not how we do things, Like, no matter how much pressure they add on you, always tell them, hold on, let me do my own research before I throw in a number with you. I want to do things the right way. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to overcharge you, but I don't want to undercharge myself and my abilities and my quality. So let me look into this project for you and let me see what I can do, to help you out. Always have that mindset. Always be willing to help. Always be willing to solve problems. And I promise you, you're going to 10x your business, and what the abilities and skill sets that you have now, they're going to go through the roof. Never turn down opportunities. Always be willing to take in more problems. Always be happy to receive more challenges and just find problems and solutions. Don't do it yourself. Outsource it if you have to, but find a solution. Be a problem solver. With that being said, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. This project was fun. It was done in one day. We did all of the cement work from start to finish. Tomorrow we're gonna bolt down the office, and throughout the weekend we're gonna have a guy come for an hour and connect all the electricity, and we're gonna be golden. That's how easy this project was. It would have been a good opportunity for any other business to take a part of, but they decided to, you know, milk for profit, and sometimes that's just not the route to go. Sometimes it's good to be doing an honest job. Right, so with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below of anything you'd like for me to touch base on or explain further into detail. And with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless.